In this episode of Sailing Dark Angel, we finally track down a generator and start bringing power back to Dark Angel. At Staniel Cay Yacht Club, the nurse sharks steal the spotlight while we use their Wi-Fi to hunt for parts. Then, back at the boat, more sharks glide beneath us as we dive in, a wild reminder of why we're here in the Exumas. If you like our videos, please smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. It's free for you and really helps our channel. So, what are we doing today, Captain Dave?
Today we go to town again in our never-ending quest for a generator. We have no internet here on the boat, and we won't have any internet until we have a generator. And we hope the Starlink is not fried, but it might be. We hope the computer's not fried. It might be. We won't know anything until we get a generator. So we got a guy working with us in Nassau trying to get a generator here. The deal fell through yesterday. Hopefully it's going to come together today and he's going to have it flown here. I don't know what that's going to cost, but without a generator we really can't start rebuilding anything. We got to leave the boat and hang out in town where we can get Wi-Fi at the yacht club. The lithium batteries have recovered from those deep discharges that we were doing. Thankfully lithium batteries have a battery management system and they don't take quite the hit that lead acid batteries do. But I mean, they were still hurt by discharging them as badly as we were. With all of our solar controllers now working and all of our solar panels generating power, our lithium batteries got back up to 100%, which is amazing. And they held through the night, which again, amazing. We discovered a whole lot more blown circuits and lights that don't work, and basically the whole boat's pretty much got to be rewired. So again, we can't really get started until we have a generator so we can see what more we need to do.
Okay.
So yeah, batteries are doing good. Our water pump runs. Our inside lighting, our 12-volt cabin lighting works. Most of our outside lighting doesn't work. We have no navigation lights. We have no anchor light. We have none of that.
In other words, we won't be moving at night.
Yeah, we will not be moving anywhere at night. We do have little blue lights that light up the boat, so we are visible to other boats at night. Those are little solar pucks. And we have spare ones if those go out. So we are visible at night, but we have no anchor light, which is what we're supposed to have. Right. We haven't been to the top of the mast yet. There's just been too much wind. We can't go up there and diagnose, physically put our eyes on what happened. I see the antenna is melted at the top of the mast, the antenna mount, so that's probably what got struck.
Of course, we're hoping that the rigging is still solid. We don't know that, again. But we are going to go into town now and we're going to take you with us just in case something happens and we can update you.
It's not bad here. You going to come up?
Yeah, I had to be pulled out with I had to be pulled out with a big bag.
So we're sitting here at the Staniel Cay Yacht Club and we're talking to everybody. We're messaging everybody that we can right now because we are in pretty much dire straits. We definitely need that generator. Dave is talking to a gentleman named Smitty that is hopefully getting one onto, some way of transportation to us over here. We're a bit stressed out right now. Lots of things. When things start to go sideways, you know how that is, but this is how we've spent the last 2 mornings sitting up here and connected to free Wi-Fi, thank goodness, in order to get some of this accomplished, just to get started all over again. It's a little bit crazy, although the view is not bad, to be honest with you, the view, this is our view. Of course, the sharks, and they're there. But hopefully we can get a lot more accomplished today than we did yesterday. Right, Captain Dave?
Working on it.
Yeah, they're all over here. Maybe I should go and pet him. What do you think? My luck lately has not been good. So I'm like, a little hesitation there. Okay, so we'll get down. There he is. Look at this. You don't have any interest in coming over to say hi. Hi. Not being friendly today. I guess they're not being friendly today. No pets for these guys. No interest, I guess. Oh. Hi. Hi. They're eating. Okay, let's back up. Eat about. Woo! They know too, eh?
Isn't that crazy?
Yep. Oh yeah, they're petable. I'd push this one off because he can't breathe through that. Oh, they can't reach it. Oh.
Trying to get that food, yeah.
When they swarm like that, I get a little uncomfortable. They're all up here waiting for food. And I got a wet butt. I don't care. Look at that.
After a long day of hanging out at the yacht club out on the patio using the internet, we come back to the boat for a quick swim, and as soon as we dive in, a shark swims out from under our boat. We didn't even know it was under there. So it's about a 5-foot nurse shark. They're very cute.
I should have had, yeah, that's why I had you jump in first.
Yeah. Apparently,
There he is.
I was the shark guinea pig. There it is. Hi. Yeah, that's a nurse.
Okay.
The cob, big ass shark, but they're the only ones that I would dive down and pet like that.
Did you touch him?
Yeah. Big one. He's coming right over to say hi. Well, until Lisa touched his tail, then he was like, I don't want a part of this, but I bet he comes back. Looks like a mated pair to me.
Yeah.
You dive into the water in the Bahamas, you don't know what you're going to get under your boat.
No idea.
Could be a barracuda, could be a shark, could be two sharks. That was a good swim. Today is June 5th. We got struck by lightning June 1st. We still don't have a generator. Our inverter charger is still toast. All the meat is thawed in the main freezer. Our upstairs freezer, our Isotherm, where we keep things like ice cubes and stuff that we're going to eat in the next couple of days. Those frozen goods, that freezer won't even turn on. It's done. The fridge seems to be working. The batteries seem to be working. Our solar panels have decided to work now. One of them wasn't, but now they all are. And they're keeping our lithium batteries charged, but we have no AC power whatsoever. The generator is not doing a thing. It's booged. It will run, the engine will run, but it won't generate any power. All of our instruments are completely baked. Nothing works. No radar, no wind, no AIS, no auto helm. Our engine gauges don't work. I got shocked through the steering wheel. Lisa was up at the bow, at the mast, She did a duck and cover to try and protect herself from a lightning bolt. Apparently it worked. I'll knock it. She's still here. Still here. So we managed to get out of Pipe Creek where the holding was fair over to here to Big Majors where the holding is really good, and we put 90 feet of chain out to make sure that we are stable where we are, because we can't tell wind, depth, nothing. We got nothing. So our best bet is to be where we have really good holding so that we don't have to worry about anything else while we try and get the rest of the boat up and running. On the other side of there, way over in the next island, if you can see that cell tower, that's where Staniel Cay is. At the Staniel Cay Yacht Club, we're using their Wi-Fi. We have no Wi-Fi on the boat. If we do use cellular data, we have a Canadian phone, and the cellular data runs $16 a day just to have the phone on. That gives you half a gig, and then it's $8 for each half a gig after that, so it's a little pricey. We have a Starlink, but of course without power we can't turn it on. We have no idea if our computers are fried. That's the kind of the update 5 days in, and it's still just as it's the same information. We still don't know anything.
Basically, our situation is still as fucked as it was on the first.
So we woke up celebrating 10,003 subscribers. We had 10,000 subscribers. We had just broken it. It was amazing. What a great way to start a Monday morning. And then about an hour and a half later, our boat's dead in the water. We're fighting 60 plus knots.
Apparently at 10,000 subscribers, you get lightning.
We didn't know that. We'd have stopped at 9,500. We've got a long way to go. There's a lot of damage, and we're trying to put things together to get the boat fixed. It's an uphill battle. It's an uphill battle in the Bahamas. You just can't get anything.
Bonus, we got 2 sharks under our boat right now.
But you can get sharks. We have 2 nurse sharks under the boat. And we've taken lots of footage of the nurse sharks at Staniel Cay because we've been hanging out at the yacht club there to use the Wi-Fi, and they're very tolerant of us hanging out there, which is very nice. We appreciate that. The downside of having no power for 5 days or 6 days, whatever it was, all of the meat in our Dominican freezer, this is a 100-liter freezer. All that meat is thawed. There's probably 40 liters of meat in there.
So yeah, these are all filled with ground beef and chicken and pork chops, hot dogs, bacon, the ribs. So this is like at least $1,000 worth of meat that now has to be cooked sooner than later. What are we doing today, Captain Dave?
Well, the generator landed, and we're going to test it.
This thing is massive. It's a 3,000 inverter. This is insane.
For reference, here's our Honda. Which I can lift easily with one hand and sat on the sugar scoop. This, I can roll it with one hand. It's on casters. I don't know how it's going to sit on the sugar scoop. I don't know where we're going to put it yet.
So talk to me about the horror of getting it on the boat.
Well, thankfully we have an engine davit aboard our boat. We have a davit system for lifting outboards and putting them on a block. We never use it for that because our davit system allows us to leave the motor on the dinghy, but it's great for hauling stuff on and off the boat. We've used it for batteries, and just now we used it to get this beast on here, and it's on here, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
But we've not tested it, so you get to see the test. Hopefully this works. It's going to be loud. I can muffle it for you. It can't do nothing for us. So we're going to switch it on. Pull the choke. Yeah.
And now we got to see if it works, if it actually puts output power. It's working! It's working! Are you kidding me? Oh,
We got power.
oh, we got power. We got a fan, we got power.
It's no louder than that one. It might be quieter.
I think it's actually quieter.
We're talking over it and I'm standing in front of it.
That's amazing.
Now we got to test the Starlink and the computer, so we got to run an extension cord in.
Okay.
Step one was to power up and see if Starlink is working. Looks like it might be. We're just waiting to see if we actually get internet. It takes a few minutes and we've moved since it went down, so it's actually not loud at all. That's way quieter.
I'm actually shocked.
We have internet. One more major thing to test. That.
The computer.
All right,
So
it
far,
works.
so good.
We know the generator works. We have Wi-Fi. We have internet. Now we test the computer, and if that works, we can
Okay.
at least go back to work while we fix the rest of the boat, which is massive. but
Fingers
this is
crossed
step-
for the computer.
This is step one.
So what's happening now, Captain Dave?
Okay, so Starlink is up and running. It works. This power bar handles the PS4, our streaming box, our NVIDIA Shield, and our computer, which I've not turned on yet. I've also plugged the Dominican freezer into it. It's a lot of load, but let's see if this will handle it. The monitor works. I plugged that in. And next step is to boot up the computer. And that takes a few minutes, but let's see. Drives are running.
The drives are running.
Our drives are running. It's getting a signal because it shut off the bypass.
She booting
Motherboard's
up.
Ooh.
Okay. Please excuse the huge mess.
Oh, everything's a disaster right
It's
now.
a disaster. There's a whole bunch of water in that Dominican, eh? I have to get it out.
Gonna have to be pumped out. Well,
We're
we
up.
have a computer. Do we have drives? All the drives are up.
We're
We have a
back in
computer.
business.
We have
Okay.
Starlink. We have a loud generator, but it's not as
The
loud as it
Dominic's
could be.
plugged in.
The Dominican freezer is plugged in,
Yeah.
which means we have a freezer. The upstairs freezer is toast. Now we need to get an inverter charger and try and get the internal battery system and AC system all working. And I don't mean AC as in air conditioning, we don't have that. I mean AC as in alternating current. We need all of our AC stuff to be able to run without the generator to run on battery. And that's huge, that's the next step.